Hello everybody, this is Casme and I am on the set of Mic Check with Stylist B. Make sure y'all stay tuned for my episode. God bless.
Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B.
Mic check.
Mic check with Stylist B. Mic check with Stylist B.
Hello and welcome to Mic Check with me, the one and only Stylist B, the only show where we bring you the latest and greatest in the entertainment industry. And so just like before, I have an amazing guest with me here who are doing great things. Let's give it up for the legendary Miss Casme.
All right, I like that introduction, girl.
You like that legendary?
Yes,
You're doing big things.
That.
We're going to get into it. Y'all want to skip ahead.
Yes.
Before we get started, please, I know I just introduced you, but introduce yourself to the audience and let them know what you do.
Hello everybody, my name is Casme, born and raised right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. I call myself a love ambassador. God has blessed me with a lot of gifts and talents, and my whole job is to make sure that people are receiving them as gifts, where I'm showing love and that I'm putting out positive vibes and positive energy as a singer, songwriter, designer, entrepreneur. I mean, He's done some amazing things with me, so it's so much, you know, but I'm glad we're going to get to touch on it.
Yes, we will, okay? We don't want to leave any stones unturned, okay?
I appreciate
so, first of all, thank you for coming,
Thank
right?
you for having me.
I know that you are always busy, so, you know, for you to take time and sit down with us, we are grateful.
No, I'm grateful.
I don't know where to start. I mean, okay, let's start with singers. So, I know that you sing. When did you start singing?
So I actually started singing when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
My mama told me that. Of course, I don't really remember.
But you believe her.
But I believe it, baby. Yes, indeed. And you know, when I was, I believe in like third grade, I wrote my first song. I do remember that, being in a hospital and looking around me at so many children who were in need, and their situations was worse than mine. I had a broken arm. But I wrote my first song called Father Heal Your People. And in third grade, I realized that was something special to have a heart to even start singing about other people and asking God to bless those mothers and those children who are going through it.
Yeah.
So from there, I just started writing songs, and my songs have always been about healing people and just good energy and positive vibes.
Nice.
So I had a chance to travel the world, left New Orleans, and start working with Tyler Perry and a lot of major artists. I've sang backgrounds for like over a dozen major artists.
Now, you know, you can't skip from third grade broken arm to Tyler Perry. You got to tell the people how we get that. So let me say, the reason I started doing this show was because we do have a ton of amazing talent. I wanted to bring them on and talk about it because I think in a world that is so full of social media, where we see only the successes, we don't see the L's, we don't see the struggle, we don't. So when I sit down with people, I like to talk about the journey.
Come on.
Because that can inspire the next group of entrepreneurs, the next group of artists.
Absolutely.
So that being said, how we go from broken arm, you know, Father Heal Our People,
and you
to
know,
Tyler Perry.
It's perfect that you connect that like that, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe because my heart has always been in the right place, and because even when it came time to create music or to doing whatever I do as far as an artist, I've always made love the center. And I think that's why God blessed me with the opportunities that I've had.
Amen.
As an opportunity to work with Tyler Perry and to work with all these majors. It's not about the talent, because there's a million people that can sing. A million people that look better than me, they can sing circles around me, all that. But it's about the heart. Like, how does your heart look with your gift? You know what I mean? And so for me, the struggle has been real. McDonald's noodles, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Get your tea, girl. Because the music industry is a big up and down. Okay, I could be working with Tyler Perry, but that check is a one-time check, and then I get royalties. But what's after that?
Right.
So for me, it's just been about trying to find things that I'm passionate about. I've had a couple of boutiques. I've started a lot of businesses. Where I would buy from your boutique.
I've seen you dressed.
Girl.
I would buy from your boutique. That I know.
Fly, come on, somebody. But yeah, so for me, you know, being an artist was about more than just singing. It was about finding the other things that I love and trying to figure out a way that I could take care of myself by doing that. And the journey it's been real. It's been a long journey too. And I always say, I could have been signed 3 times over by now. Had I sold myself.
Yeah.
Had I slept with certain people.
Yeah.
Had I went to certain spots that I felt uncomfortable in. Had I stayed in certain situations.
Yeah.
As a woman, as an African American woman, the stereotypes and what they assume I am because of the way I look or the way I dance or the way I vibe and I energy, you know, my energy. So, girl, it's been a journey. I probably should write a book about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
With you. But
I'll talk to you about how to make that happen too. You know.
I have a book, but it ain't about that.
Right. So, well, we'll talk about that as well. But I think what you're saying is what people need to hear. Like, you could have. But the thing is, you didn't, because that's a whole different life.
Morals and values.
Right. That's a whole different life. Because then how are you able to enjoy what was a gift?
Come on.
When you do it that way.
And
you know what I mean?
It doesn't last. You
no.
know, I've been around. I've lived next door to celebrities. And at the end of the day, they were selling themselves short. They were settling, period. And they were one-hit wonders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? And so for me, my morals and my value and just trying to please God and do it the right way.
Yeah.
I'm not holier than thou. I'm not, you know, a Mother Teresa. But I love people and I love my gift and I respect God who gave me the gifts. So I want to make sure that I'm doing things the right way.
Yeah.
And that's plain and simple, you know.
Yeah.
I always say weeds grow overnight and they could be pulled up easily. But I'm a tree like a tree by the water. So it's taking a long time for that tree to grow. Yeah. But when I get there, people are not going to be able to just knock me down.
Absolutely. That's a word.
It's just, this is the beginning.
That's
this is
a
the beginning
word.
For me. Yeah.
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 Yeah, we're going to.
Come on.
Let that sit. That has to resonate with somebody. Yes.
Don't just do it for now.
Yeah.
Do it forever, for longevity.
Yeah. You want to be there and then be able to stay there. I think we get so excited about trying to get to a place. I just want to. But think about how many celebrities that you may have been a fan of that you don't know where they are now.
Hello.
You know what I mean? Hello. So I think that mindset is going to carry you far.
I think so.
So you started writing young. You know, you are writing songs that speak to people. You got the opportunity to work with Tyler Perry. Yes. Now, how did that specifically come about? Like, was it a phone call, an email? He saw you perform.
How did that happen? Because I've done about 4 or 5 different things with him.
Okay.
I'm trying to think the initial. All I know is my sister's best friend, Heather. Okay. Shouts out to Heather.
Hey, Heather.
With Hilton Casting. She has her own casting company now, but at the time, she was actually working for Tyler.
Okay.
And she reached out and she said, Casme, we looking for somebody to do Christmas carols.
Okay.
I said, I got you, girl. Tell me where I need to be. You know?
Right.
So they trusted me to pull together 4 different people.
Okay.
And me and my crew, we went in. And as a matter of fact, I'm still getting a royalty check from that. I've been getting that since 2009. I think we did it.
Okay.
So that was the first beginning. And once you're in, they send you emails about upcoming events and upcoming auditions and things like that. So again, every time I was on set as an extra, I became a featured extra after that because of my spirit and my energy. And people love to be around good energy. Yeah. You know, all the stuck-upness, like that stuff, that ain't going nowhere. It might be cute for a moment, but it's not going to last. Yeah. You know, so I really firmly believe that all of the blessings that I've gotten has been because of my spirit and my personality.
And it opened doors for you.
Yeah, and not being bougie, like, I don't want that role. I'm not going to sit over there. I'm not going to stay in here for 12 hours just for $80. Because that one opportunity can open up a bigger door. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that has been my life, like God's favor. I call it favor. And they say favor's not fair, but faithfulness equals favor. When you're faithful to your craft, when you're faithful to your relationships, your relationship with God and people, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be good. Yeah. You don't have to worry. I never had to worry. Even though, I went from staying in a mansion to not having a place for myself because this industry is up and down, I always had what I needed. Yeah, and that's really all that matters. And the difference, too, is who really wants it. Because when you want it, you're not standing there for the 80, you're standing there for the opportunity, for the networking, for who I can talk to and who I can speak with. Being grateful and humble. Yeah, and I think what you said before, a lot of people are talented, but there's got to be something else there. How can you stand out beyond the crowd? And I think that's something you definitely mastered. You know what I mean? And that is what's going to get you through more than one door, several different doors. Amen. And so you've sung and sang and sang and sang, right? But then you also catapulted that to other things. So tell us about some other things you do. So in 2014, my car went over a cliff, almost died. A lot of things happened.
I had to hold on to you.
Girl,
Couldn't
I
just,
know. I know
and
you
she's so casual with it.
Girl, because I done cried the tears already.
Right. So in
been
2014, I almost was not here.
Yeah.
This is really not me here. Like, you can't just.
I know.
I literally grabbed.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay,
let
go
me
ahead.
back that thing up a little
You know
bit.
what? They're not ready for this episode.
Okay,
get your tea.
So my car went over a cliff.
Okay.
And, it's funny because that tree I was talking about, and this is how I know that it's all God. Mm-hmm. There was a tree about as wide as I am that stopped me from going into the creek, which was below.
Wow.
I had my mentees with me, and my car was acting crazy, and we were on the top of a hill. We had just finished doing a photo shoot.
This is here?
No, this was in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Oh, I'm about to say we don't.
I was living in Georgia for like 7 years, 6 years.
Okay.
So I the spirit told me, tell her to get out. So I told my mentee, I said, get out the car because I need to make sure everything is straight. Now, you get out the car. Had she been in the car would have tilted because the tree that stopped us was as big as me. So it literally was enough to just stay still. I'm up in the air like this. But had she been in, she would have tilted over. So that tree was planted, Lord knows how many years ago, to save my life.
Yeah.
Now marinate on that for a second. Because if we are doing what we're supposed to do, and we're constantly allowing our gifts and our God to grow us into who we're supposed to be, we can save lives. And that's my life motto. I'm here to save lives and to touch people's lives with every gift that I have. And I say, God, you gave me another chance. You didn't have to. Yeah. So I'm not playing around. Yeah. I don't play. When I get up every day, I don't play around. I move. I move and I shake. And people are like, how do you do that? It's the God in me. It's the strength in me. And it's my promise to him. Yeah. So, with that being said, I wrote a book called 101 Rules to Becoming a Young Lady. Okay. And I've traveled the world singing and acting with different motivational drama groups that basically taught abstinence and purity in young girls. I was a virgin until I was 23. So I was able to travel and just kind of pour different advice into young girls. And so this book is 101 Rules of Becoming a Young Lady. It's called Daughter of the King 101. And even while I was going through my depression, because after the car did that, it was all, I mean, when I tell you a plethora of things happened to me from the police officer telling me to suck it up while I almost was in a coma. Like, it was crazy. They stole money. Whoever the tow truck driver, they stole $1,500 out of my car for my rent. So I almost was facing an eviction. Like,
wow.
Crazy.
It was just like,
boom, boom, pow. And I was like, God, wow, me, as much as I give and I love and I care about people, why is all this happening to me? So for about 2 months, I went through depression. Yeah. And I cut all my hair off. It was a rough time. And the enemy will talk to you and tell you that nobody cares about you. Nobody loves you. Look how much you do for people. And nobody's here for you. But my pride would not even allow me to talk to people. Had I said certain things to certain people,
you might have gotten the help.
I might have.
That's what I've learned. Yeah.
But I honestly felt like I didn't want to be a burden to anybody, and I didn't want anybody to know Casme was struggling like this. Yeah. Casme, because I'm always the one that's trying to lift people up, not knowing that it's okay. Yeah. Because you're human. I'm still human. I'm not Superwoman. So even during that time, though, while I was feeling that way, I was still writing that book. And I said that was all God. Because I didn't even like myself. And I'm trying to tell a young girl how to like herself. Yeah. So 2015, I released that book. And now, along with the book was the album. And now I have the mentoring program in New Orleans, in Algiers, where we are teaching young girls to become young ladies. We have about 50 in the program. And
you guys do a lot of stuff with those girls, because I see you post all the time about like what you're doing and
teaching them to give back. Like that's the biggest thing, because a lot of them don't have, but for them to see other people who have less than them, it's giving them a sense of gratefulness, still in the midst of their situation. Yeah,
you give from where you are. I think people get caught up in like. You see somebody like Oprah giving out cars. You think, what is it for me to give $5 to somebody? But $5 may be a car to someone. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, you don't know where they are in their life. So I don't think that people are required to give beyond their means. Right. You just give within the realm of what it is for you. Right.
You can even start with a compliment. Yeah. Like, we shouldn't be in competition with each other so much.
I don't get that.
I don't understand that. Like, you're beautiful in the way God created you and your gifts and your style
and vice versa. Right.
Everything. I don't have to. Why should I feel like, oh Lord, she looking better than me? Let me go and try to outdo her.
Yeah.
What is that about? Like, be you, because people will accept you and love you for you.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with that.
Yeah. But that's why I think I'm going to say that's where it really comes from, though people don't do the work for themselves.
Yeah.
So when you don't work on you, it projects itself on the next person.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
True.
So I can't be comfortable with you because I'm not comfortable with me.
Exactly.
And that's where it really, I always tell people this, when people say, oh, she this about me, it has nothing to do with you.
No.
It has everything to do with that person.
Thank you.
And until they do that work, it's just, and so I've learned to almost, I won't say ignore, because I don't ignore. I try to positively react negativity. Yeah. So if I feel like you're coming for me, I try to come positive first. Come on. And then when I can't help you, I remove myself, because I'm not going to let you take my joy, my gift, my love from me. You know what I mean? So, but that's what it is. It's internal.
It is.
And a lot of people don't want to do the work.
And I'll tell you something else that has helped me along this journey too, realizing, like what you said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond.
Exactly.
People won't come at you sideways. Let me tell you, I've had so many people here in New Orleans try to block my blessings, but baby, you are not the creator.
Yes, you didn't put the blessing there to block it.
Come on, honey. You might have stopped me from performing at this show because you're performing, or at this show because your people are putting it together. But at the end of the day, I'm going to the Superdome.
Right, but that one wasn't for me though. That's the thing. So they still didn't even block that.
I'm not even supposed to be in that spirit realm, in that energy. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, so 10% what happens, 90% how you respond. Yeah. I'm going to respond as a winner.
Yeah.
Because I am a winner.
That's right.
I'm going to keep it moving. You wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. And that's what we're trying to teach these girls.
Yeah. Yeah. Now tell me more about, like, when did you start the mentoring program? How can people volunteer? Because stuff like that I think needs to be out there so they know how they can get involved as well.
Absolutely. So the year of 2008.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you carry the one? I always tell people to carry the one. It makes it all make sense.
2008, I did Miss Black Tennessee pageant and came in Miss Congeniality, but we had to create a platform and a forum.
You were in Tennessee.
I was in Nashville first before I went to Atlanta.
Okay.
And they said you have to create a platform. I said, ooh, something that's dear to me. What is that? Girls. That's what I want to do. I'm the oldest of 8 children. My parents have 7 girls.
Okay, all girls.
Boy. 7 girls and 1 boy.
I know.
My brother's the youngest.
I know that. Oh, 1 boy. Okay.
1 boy, the youngest.
Sheesh. But look like they were gonna keep trying.
That's what she did. She said she wanted 1 girl, 1 boy, and she kept trying.
I can't do it.
Yeah, Lord help her. But she did her
blessed.
thing.
She's blessed.
Yes. My daddy, they worked it out together.
Yes.
But I was a little tomboy though, straight up cutting grass, painting houses.
Yeah. My mama wanted boys. She had 2 girls. Yeah. That was all the boys she needed.
Yeah, the hills came later on in life. Okay? I was tennis shoes, basketballing it out, all that playing in the yard. But anyway, so I had a mentoring program, and before I really dove into my own thing, I worked with Steve Harvey and his wife, their mentoring program in Atlanta. Okay. So I allowed that to be like a foundation on how I wanted to run mine. So when I moved back to New Orleans, I started, just the groundwork, trying to get it together. And 2018 was the year of the manifestation. Yeah. So 101daughteroftheking.com, there's an application for mentors and mentees. Nice. You can go there, fill it out. We also have a GoFundMe going just to help raise funds because we're not nonprofit yet. Everything I do, I pretty much do it myself, or I'm not afraid to ask for help. Okay?
All right.
If we need transportation, if we need food. By the way, I need people to feed the girls because they be hungry. It's more of an after-school program right now. Okay. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, the girls come after school. It's a safe place for them to come, do their homework, eat a hot meal, and then we have girl talk.
Nice.
So that's an opportunity for other speakers or other powerful women to come in and talk to the girls.
So give the website one more time, just in case they missed it.
101daughteroftheking.com.
Yes, Daughter of the King.
Yep.
You need to sign up if you're just volunteering or kind of want to hear about it. I think it's good to just. Some people are like, well, I don't have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever days it is, right? But if you have one day, I'm sure you guys will take all hands on deck.
We have events all the time. Yeah. We have events all the time. So chaperones, people to help drive, like all that stuff matters. Again, I'm not charging the girls anything. Their parents don't have it. I'm not asking them for it. So any help that I can get, whether it's personal hygiene items for the girls, anything you could think of that a girl would need or want, like that's what we're about. And
now, can they go to the website to inquire about what you may need in case they have like
I have
overage?
a list. have a list on the website of everything that's needed for our Daughter of the King house, as well as for the girls themselves. So all of that's on the website.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm excited because I'm gonna come talk to the girls. I used to do a lot of motivational speaking. I like when we talk to our girls.
It's important.
Because we're in a phase now where melanin is popping and black girl magic and black girls rock and all of that, but that wasn't always the case. You know, so whenever the fad wears off, well, I don't think it will, but if it does, I know that we need to be in place to continue that kind of instilling. So that's why I was always doing that, always pouring into them. I think that's so important. And even the competition thing, like teaching them that's your sister, not your competition.
Exactly.
Period, point blank. If you guys come together, you're stronger together than fighting each other, because you spend so much time competing with one person that has nothing to do with you that you can't even focus on what you need. Right. You can't even get anything accomplished. Yes. So while you two are at each other's throat, these two over here are winning.
Come on.
You see what I mean? So if you come together, so I really think that's important. So I'm looking forward to talking to the girls, and I'm excited about what you're doing. And how did you, when you left Tennessee, how did you bring it when you bought it here? Come together, or were you just doing it by yourself? Do you have a team? Like, how did you?
Praying for the team, amen.
A team.
Praying for the team, because there's a lot of people who say they want to be a part, they want to do this, they want to come, they want to, and then when it's time to show up, people just don't show up. And that's why I move the way I move, because I don't want people to let me down. I don't want people to let my girls down. Yeah. You know, so if you're not serious, like, I'd rather you just make a contribution and keep it pushing and keep it moving. You know, donate some old clothes or old coats or blankets you have. You know, because these girls need it. You don't have to physically be there. Yeah. You know, just I rather people not make a promise they can't keep.
Right. Agreed. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm the same way, so I get it. When you are a giver, you don't like to take, or you don't ask, because you don't want to put people in a position to hurt your feelings. Don't hurt my feelings when I'm good to you.
Girl, I'm so sensitive.
No, like, I get it.
That's something that I'm praying. I'm like, God, toughen me up a little bit. You know, but I think if you toughen me up, I wouldn't be the same person.
But so you can't move how you, that is part of what makes you who you are. Right. You got to just be okay with that.
The compassion for people. Yeah. Me allowing people to bully me and me turn around and still help them. Like, that was me in high school. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because I understood that hurt people. Yep. At a young age. Yeah. And that allowed me to go throughout life, not getting into fights, not adding to people's already hurt and burdens and problems and issues. And I'm not perfect. I just love people, and that's the truth of the matter. And I want to please God, like, period, point blank.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
But that keeps you straight. You know what I mean? When everything else is going already, that keeps you straight. Yep. So what do you have coming up for us?
Okay, so Indie Lanyap initially started off as a radio show with MFAM.
Nice.
And hopefully we can get that back going 2019, you know, this great year. Yes. But it is officially a independent artist masterclass. Okay. So everything I've learned in this 20 years, I've combined into a masterclass, 8-week seminar, webinar. So independent artists can sign up for it, and I'm literally giving them the ins, the outs, the secrets, the websites, the resources to be as independent and self-sufficient as possible. Nice. I never had the money to just do a whole lot of things, you know, so I had to learn to do it myself. I had to learn to make my own little flyers. Now, there is amazing companies out here that can do it, but if you can't afford it, then what you gonna do? You know what I mean? You're not gonna stop. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to do as much as you can for yourself, and then the right people will see you, and if your talent is great, then they're gonna want to, you know, join up with you and work with you, because there's a lot of independent labels out here and things like that, but they still want to know that you have your stuff together. Yeah. So basically,
they rather you come packaged already
with your
for
image,
them to sell.
Look, your genre. Like for me, I refuse to just put myself in one category. So I'm a little stubborn when it comes to that area, because I can sing everything. But I'm teaching artists, you know, you do need to go ahead and get your. I'm a different breed. I get that. But as independent artists, figure out your niche, figure out your style, who you want to market, all that stuff is important. I think that this masterclass is gonna change lives. Nice. You know, and there's a fee attached to it, but I'm your personal coach for 8 weeks. You can ask me questions, you know, if you don't understand something. But that is what's popping for 2019.
Yes, because we're still in the top quarter, so you still should be.
Y'all can go ahead and sign up now in the layout.
Yes, that's right. And is that on the same website?
If they go to iamcasme.com, okay, all of my businesses and my links and stuff.
Got it. I am Casme, and spell Casme for them to see.
CASME. S1E9. Yes. So
iamcasme.com.
iamcasme.com. You'll hear about Indie Lanyap. You can also find out about Daughter of the King from there. You can find out about Nola's Gade, which is my entertainment company. Anything Casme you can find out on the website.
Okay. And so now I want to do something fun.
Okay.
So I know that you say you don't put yourself in the box when it comes to singing.
No.
Right? So I just want to like name some of the things on the set, and you're gonna create your own tune to it.
Ain't that
okay?
cute? Ain't that cute? Ain't
Thank you.
that
It just came to me, right? So we wrote a few items down on set.
Okay.
So hopefully they can actually see it in camera. I don't know what is in the shot.
Okay.
But the first thing I have is roses.
Okay.
And you can make it whatever genre you want it to be. And it doesn't have to be long. Okay. So roses is first.
Oh, so I have different jingles that I'm creating. All right, let's see. Roses are red, violets are blue. I might check in with you. I said, roses are red and violets are blue. I might check in with you.
That was good, girl. I got excited. Okay, wait. I want to do some more. Okay, so we had the letter M, because as you can see, we have the letter M here.
Okay.
It's a little bit different. Let's see.
The letter M, M&M's is what I like. M, I'm falling in love with me, yeah, that's the M, it's the M-E, Casme. I don't know what else you want me to say.
Nothing. Cut it. You just gotta cut it when it's good like that. Okay, we're gonna do one last one.
That was corny. I like the rose.
No, I liked it. Nope, I liked it because you also brought your name into it.
Okay,
Whenever you
all
put
right,
your name up, that's a good look. Okay, so the last one is, we have 3, so I'm trying to see which one I want to do best. We're gonna do director chair.
Director chair? Okay. Let's see. Stylist B is in the director's chair. She's interviewing me in the director's chair. Yeah. Stylist B, she's so pretty. Stylist B, with me.
Okay. They at home give me a round of applause. I'm pretty sure of it.
Improv.
I like it. And what I like is I know that you do music. Let me tell you why I say that. You have a whole soundtrack when you're creating. You get what I'm saying? Most people, yes, you're like, okay, let me set the da. I can hear the taps coming in. I know what underline. Yes, I hear it all. So you're not just like, okay, let me just do acapella. You got a whole beat going. I love that. I can only imagine how much fun your shows are.
Yes, I love performing. I tell you what, that's one of my favorites. I'm not like a studio singer. Like, I'm okay. I recorded like over 50 songs or whatever, probably over 100. But my favorite part of being an artist is performing.
You're a performer.
I love it.
Absolutely. I'm all excited.
Festivals lined up for 2019, so y'all get ready.
Okay. Well, they know where to go. Tell them the website again.
iamcasme.com.
Yes. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I'm also happy that you shared your message more than anything. I know that you do a lot of stuff, and we could have focused more on this. I have this coming up, I have that. But I love that you stuck with who you are, because really that's why Casme is so phenomenal.
Thank you.
So
Queen.
thank you for coming out. I do have a little gift before you leave me.
That's
I like
right.
Gifts,
Yeah,
baby. Don't you? So just because you came on our show, we always like to give our guests a little something to remember us by. So go ahead. The audience knows what it is if they're regular fans.
It look cute with my leather skirts.
It will. Make sure you add us when you wear it, so we'll post it on our page.
Because it's all about that.
Yes,
that
branding and promotion. I see you. Your Instagram is popping.
Thank you, girl. I actually adore social media. I think again, people make it what they want it to be. Some people are out here putting on facades, and lying about what they're doing. But I think it's kind of like your own little reality show.
You casually said it, so go ahead, continue.
What did I say?
I'm not gonna hang on.
I don't even remember what I just said. But no, for real, it's like your own little reality show, and I think it's important that the people following you, they do get to see who you are. Yeah. They also they leave with a message. They leave with inspiration. Yeah. Whether it's the fashion, it's crazy because if Instagram wasn't popping, these people found me. They played one of my songs on BET's new TV show, Hustle in Brooklyn. Nice. And I didn't even know BET picked my song. I didn't know nothing. If it wasn't for these people reaching out to me, they Shazammed my song. And they were like, we did not delete the episode. We keep playing it over and over again because we want that record. And I didn't even know.
Wait, but no, they need permission for that.
Well, I did my research.
Okay.
I get my check in about 6 months.
That's right.
But
look at me, I'm like, no, wait a minute.
But we recorded the song in 2005, like right before Katrina. Mm-hmm. And then we submitted it like as a catalog of multiple songs. And they just picked it up in 2015.
Got it.
So now it's 2018. It actually aired.
So now it took a minute. Right.
My God, that 2005 to 2019. That's like a long time.
Yeah.
But the check is still good. Because of Instagram, come on, somebody. I found out.
And that's also important why you get your business work done. All my artists, my singers, my performers, you need to copyright your music.
Definitely.
You need to get your paperwork in order.
Yes.
Because if you don't own it, it's not yours.
Yes, that's true.
You know,
that's true.
I'm glad you're getting the check. Look at me, I'm like, no, you need to get the check.
Oh yeah, no, girl. That's the first thing everybody said. But I really did. I'm teaching that too in the where to go to get that done.
Yeah.
How you do that. You know, making yourself comfortable with even passing your stuff along.
Yeah.
Because I've had things stolen from me in this industry as well.
Yeah, you gotta cover yourself
and stuff. So I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
But
now titles we can't, they're not. You can't do anything about titles. That's why you have so many like songs, books, and everything with the same title.
Nothing is new over
but your work,
exactly.
But your work, own that. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thanks for my gifts.
You're welcome, and thank you all for tuning in. You already know. Give them the website one more time just to be safe.
iamcasme.com.
That's right. So you already know where to follow, add, sign up to be a mentee, see what she has going on, go to a show. If you enjoyed what you saw here, which I know you did because I was cheesed up from ear to ear, then you will enjoy a live show. Just make sure you go to the website and follow. And of course, continue to follow us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy to watch us every Monday. Until next time, remember, never mute your mic or dim your light. Peace.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.